Hi, welcome back to this week's edition of WTHS. I'm Abigail.
And I'm Morgan. This past Friday, Tupelo High School held the Special Olympics, the world's largest sports organization for special needs kids.
Many different schools came and participated in this big event. Avery has more details.
Thanks, Abigail and Morgan. Special Olympics is kicking off strong this year with over 1,000 people in attendance. Students from over 20 schools have come to compete and participate in the biggest event for special needs students of the year.
THS had over 150 student volunteers helping with registration, assisting athletes, and setting up for competitions.
My role at this event was to do registration at the very beginning this morning and make sure all the students had wristbands so they wouldn't get sent back to class, and make sure they know where they're supposed to go, what school they're supposed to go to, and make sure they had their lanyards on so they wouldn't get in trouble. And then after that, once everybody got to their school and at their tent where all the kids were, me and some girls, like the Vice President, Maddie Sansel, we walk around and take pictures for FEA and post them on Twitter, update the community about what's going on and what everybody's doing here just throughout the day. My favorite part about the event is just watching all the athletes do their events and making all the athletes feel special and making sure this is their day and not our day.
I'm a buddy for Darius Bryce. He goes to Milam, and we've already competed in the long jump and also the 100-meter race. And he won the 100-meter race. We don't know if he won the long jump, but I'm pretty sure he did. My favorite part about the Special Olympics was probably so far is definitely cheering on Darius whenever he was running in his race, and he ended up winning.
Athletes competing in the Special Olympics participated in events such as a horseshoe toss, tennis ball throw, wheelchair races, and many more.
What do you think's been the most fun part so far?
Being more fun part, it's all to my friend.
To the start is the basketball. Hey, Wally. Are you having fun today?
Yeah.
From attendance to performance, this year's Special Olympics will definitely be one for the books. I'm Avery Tate, WTHS.
Wow, I'm so glad that both of us got to be part of that event.
Yeah, did you hear about that girl who gets to go to Carnegie Hall for her art?
Yeah, each year, thousands of 7th through 12th grade THS art students get to compete in the Scholastic Art Contest.
The competition provided winners with cash prizes and scholarship opportunities.
Students that receive gold keys get to move on to national judging in New York City.
One of these students was Zion Sims, who won the Regional Senior Drawing Award, even though she is only a junior.
Well, I think it's pretty cool. I didn't really believe it to start with, and I told my mom, like, she started crying, so I'm like, it must be serious, because, like, mom cries when, like, big stuff happens. So I think it's pretty cool now, though, since I, like, know, like, what's about to go down. I didn't own my own colored pencils, so I had to borrow everyone else's colored pencils. So I just had these gross bundles of, like, other people's stuff in my backpack, and I would just throw it all on the dining room table because I didn't have a workspace either. And I just had to keep doing that for, like, yeah, over a month.
Hey Abigail, did you know I used to be in orchestra?
Well, I bet you didn't make the All-State Orchestra.
Definitely not, but some other students did. Several students have been selected to participate in the 2019 All-State Honor Orchestra. These students traveled to Belhaven University on Thursday with their teacher, Miss Newell.
Participants will rehearse all day Friday and Saturday and perform later Saturday night. Good luck and be safe as y'all head back Saturday night. THS Theater is putting on the complete works of William Shakespeare.
This abridged version is about William Shakespeare and all the plays he ever did. They will be doing 37 plays in 97 minutes.
It'll be held April 11th through 13th in the small auditorium. It starts at 7 p.m. and tickets are $6.
What this play basically is, it's just all of Shakespeare's 37 plays mushed into an hour and a half. And it's really funny. You got props flying everywhere, crazy costumes, people making jokes here and there. And it's a really funny show, and I think you should give it a shot.
This play is definitely different from other plays in the fact that there's a lot of audience interaction. The whole play revolves around messing with the audience and telling jokes that the audience would obviously laugh towards and building off of the energy that the jokes provide.
I hope there's some good weather for all of our upcoming events.
Yeah, I'm loving the sunshine, but I wish it wasn't cold.
Let's check in with Alyssa and Jay to see what our upcoming weather will be like.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Jay, we're supposed to be doing weather.
Oh, yeah, come on. Thanks, Morgan and Abigail. I'm Jay Stegall.
And I'm Alyssa Ferguson.
Make sure to wear your rain jackets this weekend because while temperatures will be in the low 80s and the low 60s, there will be a slight chance of rain all weekend.
Coming up on Monday and Tuesday, the highs will be in the high 70s with lows in the low 50s. There will be a chance of rain both days.
The sun will finally come back out on Wednesday, but on Thursday it will be partly cloudy with highs in the 70s and lows in the mid-50s for both days.
Be sure to come support the Tupelo baseball team as they play against Oxford tonight and Ripley tomorrow night. Go Wave! Back to y'all in the studio.
Abigail, have you talked to any of our seniors recently?
No, but I bet they're excited about being in their last semester of school.
Let's go talk to our seniors about their time at THS.
Tell me your favorite memory at Tupelo High School. It would have to be Friday night, my senior year. We were playing South Panola in football, and we were on defense, and my good buddy Bryant here got ran over pretty bad by the running back.
It's going to have to be that time I passed Algebra 2 with a 65.
Probably football. I like all of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
All the football, Friday nights,
yeah,
lights, blue turf.
Probably when my good friend Bryant Morgan spoke at FCA. It really spoke to me.
My senior prom. No cap.
Who was your date?
Naja.
Where you going next year?
I'm going to Mississippi State.
I'm going to Northwest.
To?
No, play football.
Mississippi State University. What about you, Harrison?
Mississippi State University. Jack's my roommate.
I'm going to ICC.
What are you going to major in?
Neonatal nurse.
Did you hear about what's happening this week in sports?
Yeah, I heard that the guys' golf team got first and the girls got second in their last invitational.
Let's see if Olivia and Anna Grace have more information about the other teams in this week's sports media.
Thanks, Morgan and Abigail. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Anna Grace. Congratulations to the tennis team for beating Pontotoc and for the golf team for winning their tournament this past week in Starkville.
Another congratulations to Fast Pitch Softball for winning 16-0 against Oxford.
Archery season came to a close this year after their state competition. Tupelo's team placed high out of many competitors.
Students in archery say goodbye to two of their seniors, Emily Blaylock and Cameron Daniel.
This season has been really tough. We lost a lot of seniors last year, almost 10 seniors that graduated last year from last year's team, and we only have 2 seniors now on this team. Lots of young kids shooting, and they've really had to learn a lot about archery, and it's been a growing experience this year.
I'm really happy that I got to influence the team, and I'm thankful that I have the memories to share with them.
Well, in archery, we do like individual scores, so we always see who did the best at each meet.
I don't know much about sports, but after talking to the All-Star game recipients, there's definitely a lot to learn. Both senior football players, Caleb Southward and Jordan Buchanan, were chosen for the Northeast Mississippi All-Star game. Both players say they were really honored to be chosen.
It's an honor. I really wasn't expecting it. My coach hit me up with the news, and I was just like, wow, I get to play one more football game.
It's a blessing. I didn't really expect this to happen or receive this award, but, you know, hard work pays off when people see the things you do that you don't. I'm just very appreciative for this opportunity.
Shemaya Crothers, a junior girls basketball player, was also chosen for the North-South Basketball All-Star game. She shared how the team feels about this recognition.
Being recognized as an All-Star, how much work I put in, coming back from my ACL injury, my 10th grade year. Well, it gives us more recognition and just, know how much hard work we put in as a team.
As the only junior selected from the softball team, Kat Knight will play at the MAC All-Star game.
It's just like where a bunch of juniors get selected from different schools and they come together and they play a big game, and a bunch of college coaches will be there to watch. It's just to show the talent in Mississippi. I mean, I've played softball for most of my life, so just like getting continuous reps in travel ball and high school ball has really been an effective way to get me to this point.
The juniors also say the skills learned at the games will benefit them for the future. Sarah Gonzalez, WTHS News.
Make sure to go out and support the baseball team at 5 and 7 as they play Oxford, and also the track meet in Oxford on Saturday morning.
Back to y'all, Morgan and Abigail.
Hey, why weren't you at school on Monday?
I was at MSPA. Our WTHS class went to Oxford, Mississippi and competed in a broadcast journalism competition. Let's check in with Carol Trent to hear more about MSPA.
Thanks, guys. This past week, THS students had the chance to attend the Mississippi Scholastic Press Association conference on the University of Mississippi campus. These students had the chance to attend sessions on their designated area of journalism to learn more about the field they may want to pursue in the future. I spoke with students Massey Eckerd and Jenny Gray to catch up on their experiences with WTHS and at MSPA.
WTHS helped me a lot to get out of my shell, and it just gave me opportunities to get more involved in my school and sports.
Jenny Gray was awarded Best Hype Video in the state.
I think what helped me to win that is all the different effects that I pulled and I used, like the smoke and the green screen, and then just using different coloring and fading.
She also gave incoming students who are auditioning for WTHS News some advice.
Just be confident in whatever you do, even if you might think it's strange or weird. You could just put it out there and it could be great.
This was Massey's first time attending this event. She gave us insight to what the day at Ole Miss entails.
Well, I was really excited to be going to MSPA because this was my first time to go, and I wasn't really knowing what to expect, but we basically did a few classes in the morning, and so then we got to work on each different aspect that we like to do or pursue in broadcast. I was awarded the Best Feature Story, and then Carol Trent Embler and I were also finalists for Best Sports Coverage.
Come be a part of these award-winning programs here at THS.
If you're interested in joining the THS Journalism Department and attending MSPA next year, be sure to come out and speak with Miss Chumley or Miss Katrina Berry Hooper to get more information on how you can audition. WTHS News, Carol Trent Embler.
I'm so proud of all the work that led to our awards.
Here's a list of awards from THS Journalism.
You know who else puts in a lot of work? The Structure Boys.
Yeah, and I heard they have a showcase coming up. Let's see what Will has to say in this week's Discovering Tupelo.
Thanks, Morgan and Abigail. I had the privilege of attending an on-campus Structure practice. Structure is the band that plays the music for show choir, but they also play music on their own and for their own concert. Structure has an upcoming concert on April 11th, and I asked members on what they did to prepare for it.
We've had about 3 weeks pretty much to get ready for the show. We're just practicing all we can for it.
We play every day in after-school practices on Tuesday and Thursday.
They even gave me insight on what instrument they will play during the show.
For the show, I'm playing mainly acoustic guitar and bongos.
Bass guitar, the best instrument ever.
I play bass, guitar, keyboard, percussion, trumpet.
Acoustic guitar.
If you wish to audition for Structure, you can pick up packets from D Building on April 8th, and tryouts will be on April 23rd. I'm Will Sandroni, WTHS News.
Wow, we've almost met everyone on our staff.
Yeah, and we saved the best for last. Let's go talk to Sarah to wrap up Meet the Staff.
What made you want to join WTHS?
I wanted to join because it just seemed like a really fun class to be in. You know, you get to be on camera, but I actually really like filming and editing more.
Where's your favorite place to go on vacation?
It has to be either Miami or Columbia because that's like where my family is from. So, and I don't get to see them very often.
I wonder if Alyssa and Bryant are arguing again this week.
I heard they are. Let's check out the creative.
Ask me a question.
I don't know if we can argue. I'm actually kind of liking Bryant right now.
Either go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught.
Oh, I could not live with the fear. I guess I'd have to go to jail for 4 years.
Yeah, because he's just the greatest person ever, y'all know.
Good grief, man.
I'd definitely live in fear of being caught. I'm not going to jail for something I didn't do.
Either always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early.
Bryant's always late anyways.
That is not true.
You walk in 10 minutes past the bell every single day.
I walk in at the bell. I promise you I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I right after the bell, I come in the room. I promise you I do.
Right after the bell.
Right after.
So you're late.
Not 10 minutes.
This is late.
Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality?
6 with an amazing. Because, I mean, if you're married to a 10 without a personality, how much fun is that going to be? I mean, if somebody is a little bit ugly but they got a good personality, that makes them look better.
Kind of like Bryant.
Man, that was good, wasn't it? And then she's hilarious.
Live without the internet or live without AC and heating?
Internet.
Definitely.
Because what good does the internet do?
What good does air do? You can go outside for some air.
Shoot, not in Mississippi in the summertime. You cannot. No, you can't.
You can't live without the internet. You've been texting.
You can
You've
live
been texting somebody all day. You have been texting somebody all day.
That's not the internet. That's iMessage. That's not the internet.
iMessage is the internet.
No, it's not. The internet.
Somebody tell him you need 4G to text somebody.
You
to iMessage somebody.
For regular text message, it's just...
That's internet.
That's internet? I never knew that.
Yeah, because when my parents take my data up,
I thought that was data.
Data is
Wi-Fi
internet.
is internet. Wi-Fi is internet.
Data is just paid internet, like all around, because you do it to towers. But Wi-Fi, you do it in your little home.
Be able to control fire or water?
Fire. But the water's like the airbender.
Water. So is fire.
Water.
An airbender controls air.
Wait, you can control like where you put water, like that or something?
Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson did not do water, sweetheart.
He did.
Oh. Yes, he did, sweetheart.
Somebody jumped on me like I was wrong.
Alright.
I would rather do fire because fire is cooler.
I'd rather do water
it's
because
really not because it's hot.
Well, you gotta have water to live, and it's so hot here that water would help cool us off.
I'd burn Bryant.
Special Olympics was such a memorable day.
Yeah, for sure. Let's look at the recap of the day. I believe we only have 6 more weeks of school.
Me too. Check in next week for a look at spring football.
See you next time.